Good evening, everyone. How are you doing this evening? For some of you, you get to hear me twice in one day. My name is Justine D'Andrea with Creative Faith Cafe, and I am here because I wanted to share something with you. Um, I was inspired today to make a printable. I love working with graphics, and I kind of got inspired. So I'm giving this printable away for free. It will be in the Creative Faith Cafe uh, community Facebook page. So if you go to Creative Faith Cafe community and just ask to go over to join, it's no big deal. We basically let everyone in. But I'm going to put it there in the files there. So if you want to come and grab it so that you can have some fun. I didn't put a verse with this. I decided to just let everybody interpret it the way they want to. So what you would want to do is you would want to go ahead and maybe Google. What I did was I Googled Fall for Jesus Bible verses. And if you do that, then different verses will come up. And I just thought that that was cute. It was funny because earlier today I did see the Fall for Jesus thing. Somebody had posted it, and then it just kind of came to me again. So you know how God does that thing coming when He brings something around a couple times in your life or your day. So this is an impromptu live. Hopefully nobody will bother us. Sometimes the kids come in. So you can print this on sticker paper. You can print this on regular paper like I've done here. Or you can print it on clear sticker paper so that you get like a see-through um, version of it. And today I'm working in the NIV Journal the Word Bible. So if you're new to Bible journaling, you'll know, or I will let you know, there are so many different types available now. And this is just one particular one. This margin isn't very big, so it's kind of nice for those who are just starting and are afraid or don't want to cover their words. There is a difference between using your regular Bible and then using a journaling Bible. The regular Bible, we sometimes doodle a little bit in it, or we definitely would highlight or write in it, but we don't normally cover the words, and we don't normally draw in our, we call it our study Bible. So I have several there different types of Bibles that I use for my Bible journaling or my faith art or whatever you want to call it. So what you want to do, which since the move I have not found my gesso, but if you want to, depending on what you're doing with your your Bible, you can prime it with some gesso to kind of help with bleed through and just um, uh, to help sturdy up the page a little. Totally up to you, but yeah. So let's go, and I'm just gonna do a page. I decided on Deuteronomy 7:9, and it says, "Know therefore that the Lord your God is God. He is a faithful God, keeping his covenant of love to 1,000 generations of those who love him and keep his commandments." So I'm just going to play a little bit, I think, with some inks and some stencils. Let me see where my daubers are. So let's see. I think I'm going to start. I want to put a little bit of this yellow down. This is, let's see, canary. I'm going to start with some canary. And I think I'm just going to go along the edges with it and kind of do a circle motion. So if you've never used inks before, you might want to kind of practice on a separate piece of paper and see how the ink spreads. Using different pressures and different motions matters. My sponge is falling apart. So if you're going light, obviously you're going to have a light transfer of color. If you go darker, so I'm just going to do the outer edge, and I actually am protecting it with a cellophane or Teflon. I use that only because I've had it and it really protects it, but you can use any type of plastic or even paper. It protects the pages underneath. So I'm going to go and just do a light. I'm just kind of freely letting it do its thing. I don't know what happened to my spongy here. All right, so then I'm going to come in with a little bit of orange. And let's see, I grab another. No, don't fall. I'm going to grab some nectarine. So I kind of went with colors that are similar to the ones that I'm using, that I used on the printable. And then I grabbed some stencils that I had. I don't normally use this one, so I think I'm just gonna, okay, so you can go ahead and design exactly where you want to put your printables, your graphics, whatever, your printables. I sometimes don't want to do that. I sometimes, oh, I can't get it, like to just do my own, kind of do it as I go. So sometimes most of the time it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But if you're working with something this big, you might want to just kind of remember where the verse is, and or you can use it for something else if you wanted to. But just be mindful if you're using a bigger graphic. All right, so I've never used this before. Oops. Why is my child being so loud today? This is kind of a really big. This stencil might be better off with paint or with more of a textured paste. So if you don't want that edge to be like that, you can come in here and maybe just kind of loosen it up a little bit, kind of matching. Let's see. There we go. Love it. And I'm going to kind of balance it out with up here a little bit of, wow, I don't know what happened to my daubers, but they must have dried out in the garage or something. All right. And I think I am going to put this up here. So when I'm in my Bible, I normally like to, hold on one sec. I like to use my art glitter glue. I like to use wet glue, and normally I have one on my desk, so I don't know why. It's probably hiding somewhere, but I'm going to go through. Add some art glitter glue. Oops. You can use a regular glue stick. It just depends on what you prefer to use. Or if you're using sticker paper, you won't have to worry about it. That's why people like to use the sticker paper. And I just realized I may not be seeing comments, so I'm sorry. I have to get better at doing this on Be Live because I'm not used to. Anyway, I forgot my phone. All right, I think I'm going to add a little bit of black to it. Or do I want espresso? Maybe I'll do espresso. These are definitely like my kind of fall colors. Let's see. Let's add. I don't want mines. I was thinking dots. Maybe we'll add a couple of dots. Let's see how that looks. Okay. I'm going to go in here with a little bit. Then I'm going to go a little bit over the other one. Espresso is really dark. Or it might be because I'm using a black dauber. Okay, so don't be careful when you do your daubers because this one still has black in it. I'm going to grab a new one just so I can see what it looks like. Espresso, yeah. So even though I have already put this down, I can still go over and kind of connect the layer here. So that it's going on that also. And you just can do different spots around. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my fall. But I did exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay. Be careful because, you know what, I'm going to, do I have a highlighter? I do. I always do this and then I get mad at myself. I'm going to highlight it. Sometimes it's good to, there we go. That's better. It's good to even maybe write the verse in or something. Okay, so I'm going to put my fall, I think, down here. So remember that this is a free printable that I am giving away. You just have to go over to Creative Faith Cafe Community. And I'll put that in the comments when I'm done here because I forgot. And you can just download it from the files. And I did it just because I got inspired. You know, it's fall and it's a great way to get my creativity out. And do my journaling. That's why we do it. Fall for Jesus. He never leaves. You can even draw some leaves in there if you wanted to. I think I'm going to use a pencil and kind of maybe go around. So this is a, what is this? Like a charcoal pastel type pencil. Oops, just to kind of outline it a little. You can use a marker if you want. And I'm not going to worry about being too perfect. Well, although this is definitely a charcoal pencil because it's making me, you know how like you, oh, it's gritty. So I'm actually getting freaked out over here because it has a little, it's like fingernails on the chalkboard to me. There we go. That's funny. All right. So we got that in there. We pop that out a little bit. Whoa. And then, you know what? I have some cool washi tape. I think I might add some. I like to rip my washi tape. I think I'm going to add it down. Well, I'm going to make it a little smaller. Actually, I might add it. I can't add it there. I might be able to add it here. Let's add, well, you know what? I'm going to go kind of sideways. I'm going to add it there. And then on the sheet of paper that I've given you, I kind of gave you a little outline. It kind of reminded me of washi. If you wanted to just go ahead and rip it and use it like washi, or cut it, or just rip, then you can do that too. So like if I wanted to add that down here, or maybe even up here, or to here, I don't really want to cover there. I'm going to just add it down here. And then of course I have my leaves. So if you decide to go ahead and download the graphics, the printable, oh my gosh, the most important, not most important, my favorite one, no. All right, I'm going to put that here, I think. If you decide to go ahead and do this, please post it. I would love to see what you're doing with it. So we can do, oh, I love that. All right, I'm going to put that there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I might put another piece of washi down there. Let me see if I do a little one. Are you guys still into the trucks? Yeah, that's good. And then I have this here. And you don't have to use it all. And you can, you know, I could rip that piece off. Rip it off. I can cut that piece off because, or you can cut it apart. Either way. Might look good there, kind of the flow. I think I'm going to do that. So anyway, also go ahead and there we go. I think that'll do it. So a quick, easy little Bible journaling page. Don't forget to date it. Today is 9/21, 9/21/22. So if I were doing this by myself, and even after I've completed it here with you guys, you can, I did exactly, you can go back and reread the scripture. You can kind of dive a little deeper and Google different things. You can meditate and just listen to some music and then listen, maybe read the verse a few times or even write the verse down, and whatever verse that you choose to do for this fall for Jesus, he never leaves. But I hope that you'll go over and grab your printable and share with me what you've done. And yeah, I think that's it. I will see you next time. Bye.